Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weight loss project. My name is Rolando Alfaro. Thanks for joining me. We're in day 15, start of week number 3. Man, 3 weeks already. That's crazy. So, let's get down to some housekeeping first. Now, we've been doing this for, today was day 15, and let's talk about what we found out so far. Let's go with the weight. I weighed myself this morning. The same place where I was weighing myself, do everything the same. And I weighed 440 pounds, give or take, a couple ounces each way. Some measurements came back at 439.8, some came back at 440.2, so I'll just take the average and say 440 even. So we've lost a total, I lost in 15 days, total of 5 pounds. Other times where I've tried doing the fasting, I've lost more, but that's been without the gym and without so much yoga. So that's good. Plus, all of last week, my back was really out of it, but I'm not making excuses. We need to talk inches, right? Because that's the next thing I need to keep worried about. Or that's what people are telling me that I need to track is the inches. Since, I am going to go to the gym and lift weight, so I might put a little bit of muscle while I'm replacing fat. And as we all know, muscle weighs more than fat. So finally measured myself, just the chest and the belly. And my arm, I don't know why I did the arm, but anyways. So the chest, 66 inches, belly, 68 inches, and the arm, 18 and a half. So, I think it's a skinny little arm, but you tell me. But that's 18 and a half inches. So that's where we're at. Those are the measurements. And I'm going to take those every 2 weeks. I'm not going to do that every week, just because it's a pain. That's what it is. Now, let's talk about the how I felt about all that. And to be honest, at first, when I weighed myself this morning, I was kind of bummed. And I'm like, 2 pounds. Last week I only lost 2 pounds. And I started thinking to myself, well, why? Okay, I wasn't able to do as much exercise because of my back. But I cut out, a lot of unnecessary sugar. Quit drinking soda. No soda today, by the way, which is another great thing. So I was like, so why not so much weight loss? But that's okay. 2 pounds. That's great. I lost. I didn't gain. We're keeping going through that thing. Now, in 2 weeks, I'm going to measure myself again. Or not me, but my wife. And we'll see how many inches we've lost. Because like I said last time, I put on a suit coat or a sports coat that was a little tight on the shoulders, tight around the belly. And when I put it on this time, I could put 3 fingers, almost 4, of how much room I've had. So, that's very, very positive. And so my sister called and, we were talking to her this morning, seeing how things were going, and I let her know, hey, she asked, hey, how are things going, how much have you lost, and I let her know because I weighed myself in the morning, before anything else, I did anything else, and she was like, well, you're still losing weight, 1, you're working out, 2, and, you were sick last week, so she's like, oh, no, I think you did pretty well, so I tend to agree with her. But we can do a little better. So this week, we're going to see what tweaks we can make to lose weight a little faster than what we've been losing up to this point. So that entails, watching the diet a little better. I'm not saying I'm not going to abstain completely from things, but I'm also not going to be going to 7-Eleven and buying the candy bar and the soda every day. That's just not going to happen, Candy bars, I can't remember when was the last time, honestly, that I've had one. Saturday I did say I had a piece of pie. That was one every once in a while. That's okay. You're here to live. You can enjoy things in moderation. Not as a way of life. Piece of pie once a month, that's fine. A piece of pie every day, now that's a problem. And that's what we're not doing. We're going for the long term here. So if you have very big craving, and this is the way I've been dealing with mine, especially since I kind of just stopped drinking soda and stopped eating candy or sugars. I have a sweet tooth, and in the office there's always something sweet to eat, whether somebody dropped off donuts or there was a training and they have leftover donuts or pastries or muffins or whatever it is. There's always something sweet, so that's been a hard one for me because I always feel like I need to get something sweet after. So what I'm doing now, instead of eating food, like I said, I take fruit, put fruit in me. We're not talking about a lot, just some fruit. And also my snack quality has to change, I'm trying to snack on things that are healthier for me, better for me. Baby carrots. I have this little thing, that I bought. I saw at Costco. Comes with cheese, nuts, and dried fruit. Not a lot of sugar in that. I looked, I checked. Not a lot of added sugar, and so that's what I've been having as snacks. If I'm really hungry in between meals, between like lunch and dinner, or if I know I'm not gonna have dinner till around 7, I'll pop one of those out and munch on it because that'll slow down the hunger. Buy me that time instead of me driving through a drive-through and fast food, junk food. Get a burger or tacos or whatever. Just have that. I have those drinks that I told you that I bought in the trunk of my car. So I take them in with me to the office, put them in the fridge, and when I leave, I grab one, keep a couple there. When I'm leaving, like if I'm gonna go do some offsite work or whatever, if I have showings or I'm showing houses or whatever, I'll just take one of those with me, nice and cool, and drink it. So that way I also don't have to feel like I need if I'm thirsty or if I'm having a sugar rush or whatever, because those have 1 gram of sugar, for an 18-ounce bottle of liquid, which is amazing. Plus, it says that it's all natural, and I've read it. Sugar's right from stevia, not sugar cane. But hey, nothing's perfect. It still gives me that sweet flavor without the sugar, the fake sugar, and it gets me satisfied and happy while I make the changes. Right now, here, see this? Tumbler full of ice cold water. Because I can't drink room temperature water. Room temperature water sucks. Oh my gosh. Warm water, yeah. Herbal teas, those are great. But cold water or room temperature water just does not belong in a cup. Now, what am I going to do this week moving forward to help me, like I said, try to lose weight quicker? What I think I'm going to do is really focus down on my fasting and my times in fasting. Till now, I've stopped eating around 8, started eating around noon, kind of. That if I went longer, great. If I went a little shorter, great. But now I'm going to be more vigilant about that. And try not to have anything that'll break that for me, because that's really the benefit of this. Last week, as I was taking pain pills or whatever, I don't know if that caused me to generate insulin or not. At night I would take a few pills. In the morning I would take a couple of pills, to help with the inflammation. So I don't know if that had any effect. We'll find out. We're gonna give this week a try. Now that my back's okay again. Well, as okay as it can be. We're gonna figure that out. What else? I've also found out that just because I lost 2 pounds doesn't mean that I should get down on myself and be like, oh man, only 2 pounds, that sucks, blah, 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 and start crying about it. No. It's 2 pounds. 2 pounds that I don't have to worry about anymore. 2 pounds that I don't have to carry around everywhere anymore. That's awesome. So let's keep in mind the small victories. Granted, it's not what I wanted. I wanted to see 4, 5, maybe 6 pounds. That would have been amazing. I got 2. That's okay. I'll do better this week. And that's the thing we always have to keep in mind. Let's not beat ourselves up. Let's not get down on ourselves. Remember how I told you about that book that I read, how it's all about your mental game, because that's really what makes it or breaks anything you try to do in life, whether it's losing weight or your career or family, whatever it is. It's all right here. That's where it starts, your attitude. Am I going to come at this with an attitude of yes, I can, and a happy, upbeat attitude, or am I going to come at it with a grudging, oh, if I have to, oh. So, that's what we're going to do this week. Keep an upbeat attitude, see if we can improve, see if we can do better, and then let's try to improve every week. Let's take what works and employ that, and what doesn't, we try something else. That's a beautiful thing, tomorrow is a new day. But we got to live it like today is our only day, and tomorrow never took place, or yesterday never took place. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Let me know your stories. What do you guys do? What do you do when you're hungry and when you can't control your hunger, or what do you do for pain pills and stuff like that? I'd like to know. So once again, thank you so much. You guys have a good night, and we'll stay in touch. Take care. Bye.